between the government
and the banks. I, for one, have had about enough of those. This one
is about foreclosure.
is about foreclosure.
The banks illegally threw out tens of thousands of people from their homes. And now there's an investigation. How and why that happened. But the federal government is working with the banks to undermine the investigation. We're here to stop them. I'd like to introduce to you
My friend Zachary,
who's here from Brooklyn.
to
Talk about his struggle.
talk about his struggle
The banks and foreclosure.
for banks and foreclosure.
Just switch it. Break.
It is a pleasure
It is a pleasure
to be part of this movement.
to be part of this movement.
Take over Wall Street. It is a very, very good thing.
It's a very, very good thing
Make the government understand that the people in Wall Street
that the people of Wall Street
are suffering.
The whole world is watching. 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 The whole world is watching.
Glad you came down.
Right check. That shit's fucked up.
Right in front of
Share his story.
Share his story. Why this is so important. Thank you.
Again, we could see the people in Wall Street are suffering. Main Street, we are purging. So, what I'm asking President Obama to do
What I'm asking President Obama to do
is to make something, to do something that makes sense,
is to do something that makes sense.
to stop the banks
To stop the banks
from throwing people out of the house.
from throwing people out of their house.
As a good citizen,
As a good citizen,
I vote for President Obama the last election.
I worked for President Obama in the last election,
And I'm going to vote for him on the next election.
and I'm going to go for him for the next election.
I understand he's trying to do something for us. But that's not good enough.
But that's not good enough.
We need to stay in our home, in our communities.
We need to stay in our homes and our communities.
Like we have there Mr. Schneiderman, who disassociated himself.
We have Mr.
Schneiderman's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
Who do not go along with the bank on their investigation.
You did not go along with the bank on their investigation.
We appreciate that.
We appreciate that.
We need more people
We need more people
like the Attorney General
like the Attorney General
to put their heads together
to put their heads together
to stop the banks,
to stop the banks
to bring our communities down.
from bringing our communities down.
For 2 years,
For 2 years,
I've been struggling with my bank
I've been struggling with my bank
to do a modification.
to do a modification.
Every month they transfer the loan
Every month they transfer the loan
to a different bank.
to a different
people that's in the same situation.
And I believe there are more people in the same situation.
This is why we need more people to get involved in Occupy Wall Street.
This is why we need more people to get involved in Occupy Wall Street.
To stop this violence.
To stop this violence.
This is a crime from humanity.
This is a crime for humanity.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.